What's up? I suppose if you've clicked this video, you're going to be looking for a guide on how to get from the North Island to the South Island with a camper van. And I thought to myself, well, probably not going to be that difficult to jump on a ferry with the van. I know a lot of people might be feeling a little bit anxious about that. Where do I have to go? What time do I have to get it? How much is it going to cost me? And I will cover all that a little bit later on in the video. But for now, I thought, well, what are you going to do before you jump on the ferry? How long are you going to need in Wellington? We overestimated what to do in Wellington. We've been here for 4 days. And to be honest, when we first got here, I was going to make this video kind of slagging the place off, saying don't even bother coming here before your ferry date. But I've since changed my mind. There's a few things to do here, and each thing alone doesn't really mean much, kind of feels a little bit gimmicky, but when you do a few things together, the place comes together and you kind of understand and you appreciate what they're trying to do here in this area of New Zealand. So you're probably only going to need a couple of days before your ferry date, just to look around the area. 2 days, I would say. Now, where are you going to leave your camper van while you're here in the city? $5 an hour parking in the middle of the city. You don't need to worry about all that. There's a couple of freedom campsites here. One is right by the port. This is exactly where we are right now. Boring. Not the most aesthetically pleasing campsite available, but it's extremely convenient. You can park in here for up to 4 consecutive days. So if you get here, park your van up, mate, and you can just get into the city from here. You can walk, you can get one of the little flamingo scooters, which is going to cost you about $7 to get into the centre, or you can get an Uber, which is about $15. There is also another freedom campsite here, which is on the coast. A much nicer place. It does get windy at night. Wellington is the windy city, and it has absolutely lived up to its name. Windy Wellington has claimed the victim, my flip-flop. So if you're a light sleeper, the wind over there can be a little bit much. Natalia hated it the first night we were there. And you've also got to get there early if you want a spot, because that gets full at like 4:30. So you've got to be there early if you want to get a spot there. Things to do around that area are the coastal walk, round to the south. You can see all the seal colony down there. It's pretty awesome. It's actually a really nice spot. Also, if you do stay in that campsite, you can just park your car on the road around the area of this campsite, and it's free, no problem. Then you just walk in, or get your Uber, or get your flamingo scooter, or whatever it is, and you just jump into the centre, and you can have a little look around there. I've got to say, the centre itself is a little bit bland, a little bit boring. It's very rainbows everywhere and all that. You know what I mean? If you're into that, you're into that. If you're not, you're not. Don't really matter. It's there. That's pretty much the vibe of the whole place, to be completely honest with you. It's very like that. So we spent a little bit of time walking around there. There's a nice place for food, I'll tell you that much. It's called Pho Viet. Damn good Vietnamese food. Honestly, bloody good. We've actually only eaten there because it was so good, reminded us of Vietnam. We've just been taking advantage of it while it's there. But I'm sure there's loads of nice eateries and that there. There's also a decent barbers, fresh barbers. As you can see, he sorted me right out. That was $50 for that haircut. Anyway, I'm waffling. Where was I? One good thing to do in the centre is the museum. And when we told people we're going to the museum, they said, bloody hell, you are running out of things to do. It's actually a sick museum. We were in there for hours, man. It was good. I'll definitely recommend doing a museum. You'll probably be in there for a while. You get a ticket in there, it's about $35 a person, and that will last you 2 days. So if you don't finish it in 1 day, you can go back the next day. It's good fun in there. It's actually a decent museum. The other thing to do is a place called Zealandia, which, when we got there, we was kind of slagging it off a little bit because it's like advertised as a wildlife sanctuary. We thought, oh, I wonder what wildlife's going to be in there, like proper New Zealand wildlife. Turns out New Zealand wildlife is mainly birds. But I'll show you a couple clips from it here. It has got all the birds of New Zealand in here, including the kiwi, which we still haven't bloody seen. But you can see some cool birds in here. Some of the little parrots and that are pretty cool. So it's worth it. It is worth a trip, but it's only going to take a couple of hours. So you're not going to, it's not a whole day thing. It's not a zoo either. It's actually just an area of wilderness that's been protected by a 2-metre high fence to block out cats, rats, stoats, that sort of thing, rabbits, so that the native New Zealand wildlife can just thrive in here. And unfortunately, the wildlife of New Zealand really is limited to birds and reptiles, to be honest, and fish, but you ain't gonna see no fish in here. So you're probably going to need a couple of hours there. That's a nice spot. I like it. It was actually quite nice in there. It's quite peaceful. When we first, as I say, when we first got in there, I was going to slag it off a little bit, but it's actually pretty good in there. And when you go in the museum as well, when you learn about the native wildlife and how settlers over the years have brought their own species to try and make the place feel like home, and then when those species got out of control, they brought in predatory species to kill them. And over the years, it's just turned into this absolute shit show, to be honest. But they're trying to do some good work over there, and it's actually quite a cool thing they've set up. So I was going to slag it off in my ignorance, but I've learnt better since. So it's good. Go there. I would recommend it. That's $31 per person to get in. It's not very expensive. What's that, like 15 quid? It's decent. It's nice. It's a nice little walk around in there anyway. It's something to do. That is pretty much it for what to do in Wellington, to be honest. The actual city centre itself, apart from that Vietnamese place and the museum, there's the water walk along the front of the water. It was all right, nothing too spectacular. I think the problem here is where the views outside the city are so breathtakingly amazing, you get into the city and it's like, I've been spoilt. Do you know what I mean? So I'm finding the cities in New Zealand in general are a little bit bland, really quiet, not a lot going on. But that's just my opinion and that's my take on things. So I suppose now I'll need to tell you about the ferry itself. So the ferry goes from Wellington to Picton. The prices vary every day. In the high season, you're going to want to pre-book that quite a while before. At the moment, it's just the start of November now, middle of November, and we can still book in a boat for tomorrow if we want to, give you an idea. Right? But in December, January, I'm pretty sure you want to pre-book that like ASAP before, just like everything else at that time of year here. All your campsites, everything, it's better to get all that pre-booked, which is why we've come early, because we're not really too into the pre-booking thing. We like to go with the flow, and if we like somewhere, stay there a bit longer. If we don't, get ourselves out of there. The ferry cost us $431. That's for 2 people and the van. Our van is 4.5 metres long. Little high ace ain't too bad. To be honest, the prices fluctuated hugely every day. You've got some at 2 a.m, you've got some at 3:30 p.m, and some at 8 p.m. That was the 3 times we saw. There's multiple companies doing it. Have a little shop around, see what price you can get. The prices varied from about 350 up to 550 or 600, something like that. It's pretty expensive. It's more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but I suppose you are taking your camper on there as well. I think if you're going by without the camper, it's obviously going to be a lot cheaper. You'll have to check that for the time of year you go. Am I talking too fast? Might be talking too fast, but I'm trying to get all this information out of my head before I lose it. So if you have to pause it and rewind it, apologies, but this is the way this one has to go. It's the mood I'm in. But before our trip tomorrow, what are we having for dinner tonight, Natalia?
We're having beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
Elite, with cheese. And some of you might be thinking, there's no way that you can have beans on toast on the road because we haven't got a toaster.
This is how you do it.
Yeah.
For anybody who's desperate for beans on toast like we are.
And look, and that's it, voila, actual toast.
Easy as that, tricks of the trade.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're doing well.
Yeah.
Ready for our voyage tomorrow.
I feel like we're going to a whole other country.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird actually, leaving the North Island. It's gonna be different down there.
I'm thinking, like, are they going to have pack and save there?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Do you know
it must
what I
do.
mean?
They must do. We can't survive without pack and save.
I know.
If there's no pack and save there, we've got to come back.
Yeah.
We can't survive down there with no pack and save. Yeah. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about leaving Wellington. We've exhausted it. It's done, but it's actually really grown on me. When we first got here, I thought, oh, God, get me out of here. We've come here way too many days early, but it's actually a really nice place. It's real chill. Everyone's really peaceful, which is quite nice. Right, we got our beans on toast. We've actually got a wine as well. Nice cold wine in the fridge.
Turning into alcoholics.
With these, we're slowly turning into alcoholics here. It's nice to have a little bit of luxury. Anyway, I'm rambling. See you in the morning.
All right, guys, we're just leaving the campsite now, Evans Bay, to go to Peck and Save to get dinner for tonight. And then we're going to the port after. We're going to the port nice and early so we don't miss our ferry. We have to check in an hour before, much like an airport. They need to check our documentation. I'm bloody sweating now. And yeah, it takes 17 minutes to travel from Evans Bay to the Terry Cut. It takes an hour, no, cut.
It takes 17 minutes.
It takes 17 minutes to drive from Evans Bay car park to the ferry. We've got to be there an hour before minimum to check in.
Wait, you have to start again because
I've got to start again. It takes 17 minutes to drive there, and we've got to be there an hour before our ferry leaves at 3:30 to check in and make sure that we've done it all correctly. So we're going to be there nice and early, nice and organised. We've just had a nice matcha, passion fruit matcha, haven't we, Daniel?
I didn't.
Had a chai latte and a passion fruit matcha. Yummy.
Right.
That way.
Oh, this bit ain't going on there because
Why? It's chat, chit chat.
that ain't chit chat. You just
The
go.
people are getting to know me.
Yummy.
The people are getting to know me. My personality.
Right.
Daniel's actually quite sad to be leaving Wellington because he likes Wellington now. He's part of the crew, aren't you?
I'm not part of the crew.
You're
So
part of the crew.
I know what you're insinuating by saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying you like it here. And to be honest, I don't mind it here anywhere. That's the beauty of being a human. We adapt to our surroundings wherever we are. Isn't it?
Yeah.
No matter where we are, if we're homeless, you adapt to those positions. You think, oh, there's no way I can do this. And then you end up doing it and you're thriving.
Hello. Thank you. There's not even a shop here. I can't even have no lunch. I thought it was going to be like an airport. You said it was like an airport.
I've never been here before, Dan.
Just make lunch. It's the beauty of it.
What are you going to have?
I don't know. What do you want to make?
I'm not making you nothing. Make sure you go down the right lane.
Yeah, lane 15. Sweet.
15.
Well, now we just wait, I guess.
Yeah.
We checked in way too early.
Yeah.
There's no right. Well, there we go then. There's no.
Oh, it says there's a toilet and a coffee cup sign.
Oh, should we see if they've got food?
All right then.
Oh, we might as well just cook something. Oh, come on, let's go. Right, yeah. Pretty easy to do. Get in your lane. She asked me if I had any animals on board. I said just one.
And I said, fuck off.
So vulgar. Every time you speak, I have to cut out half your what you say. Right.
People that swear are honest people.
Yeah, apparently.
Where are you going?
Apparently the ferry ride itself is a nice ride, so it's not the fun doesn't stop here. Well, hopefully they've got some food. Go, bit of toilets here.
They actually look quite bougie.
What does?
The toilets.
Hmm.
They look quite fancy.
Coffee,
vending
cold drinks and
machine.
snacks. Oh, there are vending machines in there.
Should have got some crisps.
So be aware. That's something to be aware of. There is no proper food in here. It's not like a terminal at an airport. It's literally just a place where you park up. So you got to be here an hour before.
Oh.
So you got to be here an hour before, and then yeah, you just sit around and wait. We've actually come a little bit earlier than that. We're an hour and 40 minutes before, so we've got to sit around here for ages. We might as well cook some food and that.
It turns out they've actually got lounges and eateries on the boat. So the fun doesn't stop here, guys. In a car park, you can have food on board.
Well, you said there's nice views as well, right?
Yeah, it's meant to be one, apparently, but everything I've seen is like, oh, it's one of the world's most beautiful. This claims to be one of the most beautiful boat rides in the world.
In the world?
Apparently.
All right,
But
okay.
who knows? Who votes for these things? Who decides? Is it God himself? I don't know. I don't know who decides. So we will let you know.
No, you will see for yourselves.
You will see for yourselves with your eyes. If you don't have any eyes, we'll tell you. Okay.
But this is the beauty of having your own van. I'm hungry and I've got it all right here. I love it.
Use this.
See, what's the point of you standing here telling me what to do?
I'm
Why don't you?
busy.
You're way better than me at this.
You have to learn.
The only thing is, we've run out of water in the sink, so I ain't washing anything up. Shame.
You don't wash anything up anyway. You're always conveniently busy at the time.
It's only because the pump. I hate using that. That's why. Right. Anyway. See you on the boat. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
pretty smooth sailing. Well, I suppose the smooth sailing is what we're going to do now, actually.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a scenic boat ride now, like a little cruise. So you park up the vehicle, you can't stay in it, unfortunately, because it was very comfortable in there. And yeah, let's see what the journey brings. Quite nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Food.
If I paid for, you know, like when you go on cruises.
Yeah.
If this is the cruise I got and I had to stay on these trainers, I'll be not very happy.
What? You've only seen a little bit. It looks nice. Look at the little lights. And you've taken travel sick tablets for this, right?
I have, yeah, just in case.
Just in case, apparently it can get quite choppy.
Yeah, when you go through the Strait, which is like open sea, you can get quite rough water. But apparently the spell today is quite good.
Okay, cool. Oh, look at this. Feeling a bit ropey, ain't you, girl?
A little bit wavy. I've taken my tablet and I've got ginger beer, but I still feel a bit.
Oh well. Just as well we need to be out here anyway, because if we want to see dolphins or anything, we've got to be out here anyway.
Yeah.
All right, 3.5 hours later, and we are about to disembark. Takes quite a while actually to get off. And I've just looked at the map. Picton is a small town. It's not a city. I was shocked actually by that. I don't know why I was expecting a city. I think it's because it's a major port to the North Island. I thought they would have a
South Island.
between islands.
Okay.
I should take that mic away from you.
I was correcting you to make you not look like an idiot in front of all your friends.
Yeah, but it is a direct route to the North Island from here.
Yeah.
And to the South Island. So I don't know. I was expecting there to be more, especially as UFC's on tomorrow. I wanted somewhere to go watch it. We're gonna have to watch it on the Mac, VPN or something. Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just show you some of Picton as we drive through to say goodbye, and we'll see you on the next one. Let the South Island adventures begin. Goodbye.
Bye.
Much love. Peace out. There were no videos of Picton because Natalia had the camera. It looked all right as we drove through. We didn't really get to see too much in her defence, but let the adventures begin. Good night.